Alright, welcome everybody. My name's Sammy-Jo. I'm from the Health Promotion Office at UofL, and today I'm going to guide you through a chair yoga practice. And so chair yoga basically is just stretching in our chair, and it's a nice way to give our bodies a little bit of a break throughout the day. And it's also, well, it can be a good way to calm our nervous systems down as well. So as I guide you through this practice, just being aware of how your body feels, and if something doesn't feel right, you absolutely do not have to do it. In fact, please don't. And then also just adjust any of the suggestions that I make. So the shapes that I suggest and the positions that I suggest, you can adjust those in any way so that it feels good and right in your body. So we will begin, but in the very beginning, we're just going to take a couple of minutes or moments to focus on our breath and bring our attention into the present moment. Okay, so practicing some mindfulness with this chair yoga practice. So I'm going to encourage you firstly, or suggest to you all firstly, that you find your way into a comfortable position, whatever that means for you in this moment. Okay, and sometimes we can't actually find the level of comfort that we would like to, and that's okay. So just doing what you can, and if you are in the position where you're like, oh, I wish I could be more comfortable, just practicing some kindness as well. Okay, so finding a comfortable position, inviting comfort and ease into your body, into your present moment experience. And if you feel comfortable, and if it feels right for you to close your eyes, go ahead and close your eyes, or maybe just soften your gaze. So take your gaze down into your lap, or down onto maybe the desk in front of you, or down to the earth. And then intentionally softening through your body. So noticing the parts of your body where you're holding onto tension. So oftentimes our shoulders, our jaw. So just seeing right now if you can release that tension. And then you'll come to focus your awareness on your breath, if that feels okay for you to do. So focusing on the in-breath and focusing on the out-breath, and really trying your best to focus on the full inhalation and then the full exhalation. And with that focus on our breath, what we're trying to do is place some distance between us and our thoughts, or even dial down the volume on our thoughts so that our thoughts are not so loud in our minds, and it doesn't feel so much as though our thoughts are controlling our present moment experience. So we're with our breath, we're with our body. And then of course, you might like to stay like this. So you might choose to just stay with your breath and just relax, and that's okay. But if you would like to start the movement practice with me now, then I invite you to do that. So what we'll do now is come into a slightly different, well, it might be a slightly different position depending on the position you chose to begin this session with. But what I like to recommend is you just shift a little bit further forward in your chair, and then you're going to sit a little bit more upright if that's available to you in your body. Your feet are going to be at hip distance or wider. So we want to feel supported through our physical body. Okay, so just thinking about crown of the head lifting up towards the sky, shoulders soft. We might rest our hands on our legs. Okay, and then we're going to start by rolling our shoulders. So we're going to take our shoulders forward and then up, and then back and down. Okay, making it a fluid movement if you can. And then we'll change direction. And then letting your shoulders soften once more. So coming back to stillness. And we're going to take a deep breath here together. So inhale. And then open your mouth, exhale. Nice. We're going to lower our ear to our shoulder, taking the hand and wrapping it around, holding on to the opposite ear. So you're gently guiding your ear a little bit closer towards that shoulder. And now the opposite shoulder, think about drawing that down towards the earth. Okay, and if you want to deepen this stretch even more, the palm of the opposite hand, press that down towards the ground. Okay, and then you're going to stay focused on your breath. Breathing in and breathing out, maybe with that exhalation, releasing more tension from your body, softening into this shape. And then we're going to release, come through center to the other side. So opposite ear to shoulder, hand comes around, hold on to the ear. And then once again, just softening the shoulder down towards the earth, and then maybe taking the palm of the hand and pressing it down towards the ground, breathing and staying focused on your breath and your body. So you might find that your thoughts get loud in your mind once again. If that's the case, that's fine. If you want to stay with those loud thoughts, then do that. But if you would prefer just to be maybe in the peace and calm of this moment, then letting those thoughts drift out of your mind and returning your awareness to your breath and to the sensations in your body. And then releasing back to center, placing the hands back to your legs. So just resting your hands there for a moment. Okay, and then we're going to reach our arms up and out. I have a bookcase in my way. So either up and out if you have the space and the mobility through your shoulders. Otherwise you'll reach straight up. And then we're going to take palms to touch. We're going to interlace our fingers and then take our hands behind our head and then lower chin to chest. Now we'll release our hands down to our legs once more and slowly lift our chin away from our chest. Then we'll stretch our arms. So we're going to take one arm across the body and then the other arm we use it as a hook. So we're hooking that straight arm in closer to us. We're going to create a little bit of resistance so the arms just gently push into one another and the shoulder of the straight arm gently pushes forward as well. So that's where we get the stretch. And again, being with the movement of our breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Then we're going to swap to the other side, so moving there slowly. And then releasing. We're going to take another deep breath. Okay, so breathing in as deeply as you can. And then open your mouth, exhale. going to stretch into our hips, and we're going to, excuse me, be here for a couple of minutes on each side. So what we're going to do is pick up one leg, and then we're going to place ankle to thigh. Okay, so it's like you're sitting in a wide-legged, cross-legged position, and you cannot see me do it, which I apologize for. And then you're going to probably feel this in your hips. Some of us feel it more intensely than others, so you might just stay upright because that might be enough for you already. Otherwise, you're going to forward fold over your legs, okay? And then think about relaxing through your shoulders, softening through your face, and with every exhalation, trying to release that tension that you might be feeling through your hips, but staying with the sensation in your body, again, staying with your breath, staying present with your experience right now. And if you're forward folding over your legs, lifting up, we're going to release that leg, and then we're going to shift to the other side. So picking up the opposite leg, placing your ankle to thigh, and then once again you're either sitting upright or you're forward folding over your legs. And you might close your eyes here. Again, deep breaths, focusing on your exhalation in particular. The exhalation is going to help you release through your body. And the in-breath might be a nice way to connect to the present moment. So connecting more deeply to the present moment. So we inhale, breathe ourselves into the present moment, and we exhale to release tension through the body. Okay, now coming up slowly and releasing that leg, and then you might give both legs a little bit of a shake. Okay, so shake it out here. And then once more, we're going to reach our arms up and out or straight up. So breathing deeply as you reach up. And then take the palms to touch. This time we exhale, we draw our hands to heart center. Okay, and then releasing the hands, we're going to place one hand on top of the other at heart center. All right, and then closing your eyes or softening your gaze once more. And maybe right now we set an intention for the rest of our day. So something that resonates with you, setting that intention silently in your mind as you breathe into your heart space. And then we'll take one deep breath to finish. Inhale. Open your mouth, exhale. And then releasing your hands from your heart, blinking your eyes open and continuing on with your day. Thank you so much for joining me, everyone.